Salutations Potter people, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing super well, and if you are new around here then welcome. So for today's video I have been doing a very long requested, awaited, probably the most long awaited video ever I have ever done, and that is a Q&A. On Instagram and YouTube I asked you guys if you had any Q&A questions because I thought it'd be cool for you guys to get to know me a bit better maybe, and I did get some amazing questions, and so I'm going to start with the ones that I got through Instagram, and then I'm going to proceed to the ones that I got on YouTube. I will try to answer your questions as best as I can. If not, then please tell me in the comments down below and I will answer them properly if I didn't do it how you wanted. But anyways, I really hope you enjoy this video. If you do, make sure to smash it a huge thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure to click the subscribe button down below, and let's get right on with this video. Hufflepuff Legend 1 on Instagram asks me if you could bring back one character from the dead, who would it be? Now, I would definitely bring back Fred, although very closely followed by Tonks, because if you didn't know, Tonks is one of my absolute favourite characters ever, not just in Harry Potter, and yeah, I think it's really sad that she had to die, but definitely Fred, mostly because I didn't want Fred to die as a character, although that is obvious as well, but also because for the sake of George, like how he carried on not having Fred, literally. Now the next one by Simply a Potterhead is favourite death and least favourite death. Now it's kind of similar, and my favourite death was Bellatrix by far. I hated that woman, and my least favourite death probably Tonks, because I just love Tonks so much, and it's so sad she had to die. I feel like we didn't get to see enough of her in the books or the films really, and so I feel like the fact that we could have had more of Tonks would have been really cool. The next question is, what or who was your inspiration to start a YouTube channel? Now, I've always wanted to start a YouTube channel since I first heard it had become a thing when I was like 7 or something, and I've never really been into YouTube since I turned 11, I think, but I have so many favourite Harry Potter YouTubers, so many of them, and nothing was really my inspiration, I guess, I don't know, but I'm not really sure, just like everybody whose channel I watch, and it's something I've always wanted to do, so I'm very happy I'm finally doing it, and YouTube's an amazing thing. I met some of my best friends through it, and yeah, I don't know, it's just something I've always wanted to do really. Hufflepuff _ My Little Pony asks, what was your favourite restaurant? Now, my favourite restaurant is one that's actually near Cursed Child, and it's called Tokyo Diner. They have like Japanese food and stuff like that, and it's really nice, and whenever we go to like Mina Lima or Cursed Child or anything like that, maybe even Platform 9 3/4, we usually go there because it's a nice place, and I don't know, I like it. Who is your favourite character from each house? And now from Gryffindor it's definitely Hermione, because you don't know how many comments I get saying I'm so like Hermione, literally, it's crazy, and so definitely Hermione, and then Ravenclaw, definitely Luna. Luna is my favourite character of all time, and closely followed by Tonks from Hufflepuff, Tonks for Hufflepuff, and Slytherin. Does Scorpius count? Because if Scorpius counts, then Scorpius. Rank all the houses from good to bad. Now, they're all brilliant in amazing ways, and they do all have their flaws. Now, you should definitely go watch my Hogwarts houses pros and cons. I will leave the link to the in the description down below. And obviously Ravenclaw's my favourite house, closely followed by Slytherin, because if I wasn't a Ravenclaw I'd definitely be a Slytherin, and then probably Gryffindor, and then Hufflepuff. Now, it's not that I've not got anything against the other houses, it's just that those are the houses that in the order that I would be in them, not like, because I like them all the same kind of, so it's hard for me. Weasley's Quidditch, you should definitely go and check out that Instagram account, it's amazing, I love it. Asks, if you weren't in Ravenclaw, what house would you be in and why? And like I said before, Slytherin, because I'm very a Slytherin, I'm not sure, just everything about me is like Slytherin. I don't know why, apart from, like, obviously Ravenclaw is definitely my house, but Slytherin because all of Slytherin's traits I seem to relate to, like, yeah. Chloe Priv asks, what is your favourite film that's not Harry Potter or Fantastic Beasts? Oh, that's a hard one. I'm not sure, I really like Princess Diaries, but I don't really watch that anymore, so I really don't know. Gryffindor_Pride asks, what is your favourite house apart from Ravenclaw and Rye? Now, a lot of them are the same, and like I say, Slytherin. And that is just because I like all of its traits, and yeah, I just think it's a pretty cool house. Cartoon Chaos Girl asks, wait, is her profile picture Betty? Ah, she has a Riverdale profile picture. That's amazing. Have you ever fainted like Harry with the Dementors or Quirrell fainting from Troll in the dungeon? Yeah, once, because I'd had a really hot bath that was like 100 billion degrees, and then it was like quite cold outside, and then yeah. Next we're going to move on to the ones from YouTube, and the first one is, what is your favourite colour? My favourite colour is teal. What do you use to film your videos, and who helps me to film and edit them? Now, I do it all myself because I don't really know anybody else who does filming or editing that doesn't live I have no idea where. And basically when I was about 9, my friend Maria taught me how to do editing and stuff like that on iMovie, and then I just kind of found my own way. I film with a Canon Legria. I'm filming with it, so I can't show you it. If I remember, I'll put the picture on the screen somewhere, though I probably won't because I'm a really forgetful person. Yeah, I edit on iMovie. I have this thing called like a lightning cable. It's up here. It looks like this, and I put the memory card in here, and I can edit on my iPad because I just used to edit on my dad's computer, but then I nearly broke it and he banned me from using it, so yeah. And that just shows what a clumsy person I am, because ask anybody, I'm like the clumsiest person. Once on the day that we had like House Drama Festival, I lost 9 things. 9 things. I lost my shirt, my jumper, my glove, my glasses, my iPad, my book, my homework diary, my tights, my skirt, and yeah, basically everything. If you had a time turner, what would you do with it? I don't know, I'd probably just, I don't know if I'd use it because those things kind of like scare me, but I'd use it to get more time because I never have enough time to do everything. Like lots of people are like, oh my god, I have so much work to do, and I'm like, yeah, you have work to do. I have like 10 billion videos to film. I have like 10 billion Instagram photos to take, which, talking of which, I've been like terrible on my Instagram posting lately. If you had a Horcrux, what would it be? My favourite Horcrux is the Diadem of Ravenclaw, but if I had to have my own Horcrux, I wouldn't have a Horcrux. That's the simple end of it. Who is your favourite Harry Potter YouTuber? I like Laura's Always Pottering, and I like Cherry Wallace, and I like Olivia Potter, who is also one of my favourite, one of my good friends. So you should definitely go check them out if you haven't already. Planet Harry has asked me literally 15 questions, so I'm gonna whiz through these very quickly. Okay. What Hogwarts house would you be in if you weren't a Ravenclaw? Like I said, Slytherin. Favourite boy in the series? I don't know, maybe Ron or Harry? I don't know. Favourite girl is either Luna, Hermione or Tonks, though probably Luna. She's just amazing and I'm a very Luna type person. Favourite creature, Phoenix or Pygmy Puff, hands down Phoenixes. I love them, they're just so like loyal, amazing pets, and Pygmy Puffs are just so cute. Ops on Lavender Brown. Now, people say that she was like annoying when it came to like Ron, but she's just acting how any 16-year-old girl would do in that position, and so I think she's like quite nice. She and Parvati strike me as like the popular girls at school or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, we don't really see enough on her for me to have like a solid opinion, if you get what I mean. Have I read the books? I have read the books literally, I think I got to about over 400 and then I lost count. I've literally read the books 400 times. I know them off by heart practically. Mr. and Mrs. Dursley number 4 for procrastinated that they were perfectly normal, thank you very much. They're the last people that you'd expect to be involved in anything strange or mysterious, so they just didn't hold such nonsense. Mr. Dursley was the director of a firm named Grant's, which made drills. He was a large beefy man with half the neck, although he did have a rather large moustache. Mrs. Dursley was skinny and blonde and had twice the usual amount of neck, which became useful as she spent so much of her time craning over garden pets, spying on the neighbours. The Dursleys had a small son named Dudley, and in their opinion there was no finer boy anywhere. But the Dursleys also had a secret, and it was their greatest fear. I am not over-exaggerating. I have a problem when it comes to reading the Harry Potter books. I went through a stage of like 3 years where I didn't read anything except Harry Potter. It's just mad. Ops on the movies. Now I am going to do very soon a video on movies versus films, which I think would be quite interesting for you guys. So if you would like to see that, tell me down below, because I'm not going to film it if you guys don't want to see it, if that makes sense. So ops on the movies, I like them, though they do have to miss out a lot. When I was like little, I'd literally watch them every single day. Every single day. And there was a phase where I could only watch the first one and the second one, and I literally knew it off by heart. I don't anymore, though I probably should do that again. Yeah, though it was mad, I would never watch them that much now, it's just crazy. Oh, so on the books, best thing ever. Save Me, Save Everything, saved everything good in this world, okay? They're amazing. Are you happy with the end of the Harry Potter movie? For the movie, I think the bit between, I know they wanted to create the bit between Harry and Voldemort a lot more dramatic, like that's what the guys doing the film said. But I personally think that it was a bit milked up in a kind of way, and they should have done it more like the books. And I feel like I just really wanted Voldemort to understand why he was the worst person ever and doing everything wrong, and why he was really dumb and everything like that. I really wish they'd included more of the explanation between Harry and Voldemort. That's all I can say, really. Would I compete in the Triwizard tournament? Hell no, I would die. Which Quidditch position would you play? Now, I would really like to commentate, but I'd just be like probably too scared to do that. Like all these people listening to me. Like, I know lots of people listen to me when they watch my YouTube videos, but if I had like 10 people in the room watching me do filming like right this instant, I would just like run away and scream and hide. If I had like the entire of Hogwarts and all the teachers listening to me commentate, I would not like to do that. Though I would probably be a seeker. I don't know. So the next one is also the same as, well, the next 4 are the same as the ones that I got on Instagram, so I'm not going to do those. What's the next one? Do I prefer the books or the movies? Books, definitely, because the movies just had to miss out so much, and I will go into more detail of this when I do my books versus movies, but yeah, I just definitely the books. Favourite type of merchandise? 2001 merchandise, definitely 2001 merchandise. I do like Noble Collection stuff, but that's quite expensive. I don't know. I really like the stuff you get from Primark and stuff like that. I don't know everything, but I particularly like 2001 merchandise, and that's something I would like to collect a bit more of. Favourite part of the whole studio tour? Now, I am going in literally 18 days. I am so excited. I have been excited for 7 months before, and literally everybody I know knows when I'm going, because I get so excited about things. That's one thing about me. I get so excited about things, and my favourite is just the Hogwarts at the end. Like, when I go, I'm gonna die. I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's just gonna be, I'm not ready to go again. But basically, it's really hard for me to decide because I simply love all of it. Would you rather Fantastic Beasts not exist or Cursed Child? So hard on me. Fantastic Beasts is an entire 5-film thing, and I would like to have new content for probably years to come. It's going to be amazing, though. I just love Cursed Child so much. It's just insane, especially if you've seen the play. I just love it so much. For like a week after I went to see it, I was just still in like shock. So yeah, probably Cursed Child. So the next one is, what is your favourite Fantastic Beasts? And I kind of answered this one before, so I'm going to skip past that. Quidditch were a real sport. What position would you play at? And if so, what position? I would want to play it, though not in like a big competitive way, and I'd probably be seeker, because I'm good at spotting things, and I have this like terrible fear. I would not want to be any of the other positions, because I have this like terrible fear of balls flying towards me. Yeah. So that was all of the questions I got. If I missed out one, I'm really sorry about that. Literally I am. Just ask me in the comments down below. I will answer, and I will probably do another Q&A soon if you guys have more questions. And anyways, I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you do, yeah, it's great if you did. Make sure to smash it a huge thumbs up, because that would be awesome. If you watched up till now, then well done. You're good. You're a good person.